division, and arguably the best division of soccer on the globe. Branco, upended by Andreas Moller and a foul given.
Moller from Juventus in the Italian league. An exciting midfielder. Tremendous speed and shooting ability from the midfield.
He's a holdover from the World Cup champion team.
Here we see the foul. Branco trying to shield the ball, instead gets cracked by Andy Moller.
Now Branco wants some support from the referee, feeling the wall is not the sufficient 10 yards back. Wide and punched away by the German keeper Andreas Kepke.
Not shy of going to see the free kick. Branco, a good run up, strokes straight through the ball, gets all of it. This thing's picking up speed as it goes. There's some swerve to it, and Kepke gets to it with the fist. He does
in a recent span of time. These two teams met in December in Brazil, and the Brazilians came away with a victory. And here's a break for Brazil. Ellie Belton going over Kepke, shot kicked away. A great save, Ty.
And it goes back to Dungas, a slicing pass through the German defense. Ellie Belton, who has tremendous speed, gets it past Kepke, and it's Buchwald who slides across and saves the... Here's Ellie Belton, who had broken completely through and sidesteps the German keeper. Now he takes a crack at the goal, and the German defense covering up well. Buchwald.
Foreign goalkeeper playing in the Italian First Division, and interestingly doesn't start for his team Parma, but he starts for the Brazilian team. Careca, as the Brazilians knock it around as they're prone to do. Now a flick left side. Ellie Belton gets around Effenberg. Ellie Belton trying to battle for it. Loose shot. Score!
Go to Luisinho, and there's Rai placing it through to Ellie Belton, who's on the full sprint, sneaking in behind the German defense. And this ball goes loose. Luisinho will pounce on it here, as we see with the left foot, and it goes in off the German defense.
Get another look at it here, Ty. From this angle, perhaps we'll be able to see it may in fact have gone in off of a German defender. It took a wicked spin on the attempt to feed through here by Ellie Belton to get past Effenberg right there. And now let's watch.
It did, though. I believe it was Buchwald.
Yes, I believe you. Well, no, it was not. It was Helmer, number 3, that the ball
went off of. But the main play here is Rai pushing the ball just at the right time for Ellie Belton. And Ellie Belton is able to keep his balance here despite the challenge. Now look at Luisinho pounce on this ball. It's past the keeper, and it goes off the right foot of Thomas Helmer, trying to defend
for his country for the first time. Rather surprise start for Germany. We expected Karl-Heinz Riedel. Here's Effenberg with a break into the middle. Oh, what a chance for Klinsmann. And he is disappointed in himself with a miss there.
You don't get many closer chances than that at this level. Good stab at it. Here's the play. It's a good through ball, penetrating the Brazilian defense. It's run out to look at the kick by Branco, but it's cut back. See, the bounce was a funny bounce. It had topspin on it, but still, he had such a large portion of the goal to shoot at with the full instep that he had using the side of his foot. So the ball played through here. This is some great stuff. And it's cut back, and Klinsmann just hits it there. And in fact, Marcio Santos ends up saving it.
Start since, and that was the 3-1 loss. So despite the losing team performance, Dirty Votes impressed with number 8 Zorc. And here's number 6 Branco. This time from 32 yards. Dipping shot. Kepke not having to move much off his mark, but still a ball with considerable pace on it.
Well, you can't take your eye off of it. Also, you need to make sure that you keep your whole body behind it, because it may change directions at the last minute. And Branco again, straight through the ball. It starts to swerve. You'll see it jump a little bit. It's like a knuckleball in baseball, and he still didn't hold it quite. And that's why he gets the body behind.
He gets it back after creating it with a nice play. Careca pushed it wide. And a shot wide by Rai.
To keep the attack alive, he had already collected on chest and then played it through to Rai, who then shot wide.
To remember it, Brazil,
they could have won it by 4 or 5 goals if they had any luck. Really.
Outchanced Argentina tremendously. Here's a chance for Ellie Belton. Effenberg back, and he brings Ellie Belton down in a penalty.
Rai pushes the ball through, and Ellie Belton has such a great change of pace. He's in behind all the German defenders. The sweeper Helmer comes all the way over and goes for the ball, misses the ball, so he's late, takes the man instead. The penalty is called, and it goes back to something I mentioned a moment ago. Can the German defenders
go now, and a chance for Brazil to double their lead? Kepke set, as is number 9.
The reigning World Cup champions, Germany, by the score of 3-1. It's 2 to keep a little bit more down than that. Careca looking casual as he approaches it. A little bit of a fake. He sees the keeper leaning the other way, goes to the near side. But a gutsy call by the referee in some respects, because when Eli Velten breaks through, he doesn't have a...
One more look at the penalty kick.
It's correct. Of course, all of his World Cup experience behind him. Bit of pressure here, though, because that makes a big difference. A 2-goal lead.
That point have tied it up. As it is, the Brazilians with a 2-goal lead. Ball through and a chance for Brazil. They score! Luisinho!
Skopke easily, and this could turn into a rout.
Elmer unable to stay with his man.
This is the flick by Correca. He's got eyes in the back of his head directly onto the run of Luisinho. He didn't even have to break stride, and now he takes his time, pushes the ball slightly over the diving goalkeeper, Kopke, and it's 3-0 for Brazil. But that's a lovely attack right up the center of the German defense, where you would think they would be strongest. But the Brazilians have that kind of skill to make it through in very tight spaces.
Kepke with, again, little chance.
Now the guy's all the way through. He's got time to...
We do get the whistle to indicate halftime. Mateus on the steal. I can't even remember Mateus with possession for much in that whole first half. Ball through. Far post chance for the Brazilians, and Effenberg that time gets the job done. But again, they go to his side.
And you know who's lurked, bursting through by Valdeir. We see him breaking through. Now, whether he's shooting this or he's just making sure he gets it to the opposite side, either or. But you see Effenberg about to slide to clear it away. If he doesn't slide, you'll see it better from this angle. If Effenberg doesn't get a foot to it, Eli Velten's there to close it in and put it away. Here's the chance, and again, the well-timed pass in behind the German defense for Valdeir to run onto. Now he cuts the ball all the way across the top of the 6-yard box. There's some open space there. Eli Velten racing for it, but Effenberg...
We'll watch with interest to see what they do here, as Klinsmann is unsuccessful on the attack. Saiga. So for Klinsmann. Goal!
But I think as he slipped it through, he collided with perhaps the bottom of the shoe of Taffarel. There it is, the ball plays through. No offside. Klinsmann's through. Now Taffarel, they slide into each other, and I think that's where Klinsmann took the knock.
One more look as Saiga, the 23-year-old in his first game, feeds the veteran goal scorer, and Klinsmann showing his tremendous the next game. Germany trailing 3-1. Just over 10 minutes left on the stadium clock here at RFK. Jorginho heading it down. Back to Schulz. Schulz keeping it alive. Reno up. Loose chance. Muller, open net. Score!
Not getting there, or not able to reach far enough to bring it out.
I believe Taffarel got a touch of the ball. Let's look again.
We'll have a better angle here. There's Riedel. He really causes the goal by contesting the ball with Taffarel, and he did. The touch on the left hand of Taffarel was not enough to keep it out of the net. He just changed the direction of it a bit. Look at Riedel. That's some courage to be able to go in on that type of situation. Goalkeeper fisting the ball, and coolly to the other side. He knows Taffarel cannot get there, at least not fully outstretched. And it's a 3-2 ball game.
Almost a missed kick by Schulz, and then the fortunate bounce back to it.
Right, and if Riedel's not there, Taffarel probably just collects the ball, scoops it in, and holds it.
In swinger, bobbled off the crossbar.
The in-swinging corner by Muller, and there's Taffarel. He goes up, he doesn't get it. In fact, Schulz gets his head to it first, and there's the ball off the bar, but I believe the foul had already been called because Schulz backed into Taffarel.
Back come Brazil. Almir trying to feed it through for Luisinho. Now Jorginho wide. See that field a little bit.
That and maybe conserve their energy for the next attack.
Here comes Brazil. Almir. Just one side throw. Chance for Klinsmann. Electrifies this huge crowd here at RFK. Schulz with the throw, misplayed by the Brazilian defense, and Klinsmann, the great goal scorer such as he is, able to head it over and pass Taffarel. Unofficially, this is in the 89th minute. And what a turn here in the second half, and a brilliant third game here at US Cup 93. And now the Brazilians come back as Cafu goes deep. to indicate the end of this game. The match is over and Jürgen Klinsmann is the hero of the day.
Obrigado por assistir até aqui. Se você gostou do vídeo, não se esqueça de deixar seu like.